Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm coming to you with the video about my obsession with facial masks. So no, I'm not an avatar. I'm actually wearing my favorite clay mask. And I wanted to talk to you about my obsession with clay masks because if you follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, or on my Facebook fan page, then you already know about my clay mask obsession. And most likely this video was inspired by all of your questions. And for those of you who have never heard about me and my face mask obsessions, then you're gonna hear about it now. So I would say about maybe 12 years ago, when I was about 16 years old, I saw a commercial about the Biore facial warming masks. These masks. And I remember in the commercial it was saying that you could use these masks to help unclog your pores, absorb oil, and exfoliate your skin and add, you know, nice softness to it. And me personally, I was the teenager who had lots of acne. I had pimples all over. I was always breaking out, and I was a pimple popper, and I actually still am. And so I would end up getting a lot of hyperpigmentation marks all over my face because of me popping my pimples. So I had black marks everywhere, pimples everywhere. My diet was not supportive of having clear skin, so I do know that that was a problem for me when I was younger. And just hormones, you know, as a teenager, you have hormones and you have acne. So I would try everything. I remember using some Oxy, I used Clearasil, I used Noxzema, and I would try a lot of different beauty products from the drugstore to help me with my acne, but nothing really worked. And I remember after I saw the commercial for this, I was like, oh my God, I have to go get that. I need something to absorb my oil. I need something to unclog my pores, purify my skin. I gotta go get that. And I was working at Dunkin' Donuts at the time, and I remember walking into, I believe it was Walgreens, and I walked in and I found these Biore strips, and they were about like maybe $8, I think they were. And I remember saying to myself, oh my God, that's like 2 hours worth of work. And because I worked part-time, that was like half of my shift, and I'm taking all that money to buy some facial masks. And at that time, I believe minimum wage was like $5.45. It wasn't anything serious. So I bought it with hopes of this removing my acne, and I would use it once a week. And if you've never seen the Biore strip facial masks, they come in these little capsules, and you clean your face, you rip open the capsule, and then you apply the mask to your face, and it has this blue color. Similar to this, but a little bit lighter. This is not this mask, and it warms up. It like really warms up. You feel it warming on your face, and then you rinse it off. So that was the beginning of my facial mask obsession, because the Biore didn't really help with my acne, but it felt good on my face. So after that, I started to invest in more and more masks because I really wanted to get rid of my acne and find what was good for my skin. Now, while the masks didn't help with my acne at that time, you know, they definitely helped keep my face smooth. And I would always hear people say to me, you have really good skin. So that's a little bit about how I got into facial clay mask. It has been, like I said, about 12 years now. It's not something that's brand new to me, but I do want to share it with you guys because a lot of you, like I said, who follow me have been noticing me posting more pictures about them, trying to share this information with people in hopes that people will try it out. And so many people have started masking, and it's awesome. It is so awesome. So I mask 2 to 3 times a week, either every other day or every 3 days, depending on how my week is going. But I usually don't miss a mask during the week. It's something that I really enjoy doing, and I can do them really easily after I get out of the shower, put the mask on, get dressed, and then go rinse it off. So I'm only going to be able to talk about my skin and my masks and what I do, because I am not an aesthetician and I do not know that much about skin. I'm not a dermatologist. I just know what I know based on what I've gone through when speaking with dermatologists about acne and trying to figure out what's best for me, going to an esthetician to get work done. So for starters, one of the things I notice about my skin is I have oily skin. It is not sensitive. I can put anything on my face and I will not break out, I will not get hives, I will not get rash, I will not get anything. I used to get a lot of acne, but since I found black soap, I do no longer get acne, and I have information on my skin care with the black soap in the description box. So I don't get acne anymore, so I'm no longer acne prone. I don't have dry skin. I'm really oily, like I said, so that's my skin. Now, I prefer to use clay masks because of all the reasons that I said already. Clay masks usually contain bentonite clay, or I'll use mud masks. And mud masks and clay masks, their purpose is to literally dry up the skin. So as we speak, I have on a clay mask right now by Freeman, and I am using the Freeman's facial anti-stress mask, Dead Sea Minerals. And this can be found at CVS. I got it for $4. And this is what the packaging looks like. And this mask is my favorite. I absolutely love this mask. And it's kind of weird because when you put on clay masks, most of them feel the same. Like, you really don't know what they're doing. So it's kind of like, how do you like this one over that one? But for whatever reason, I love the fragrance of this, and I like how it feels on my face. As it dries slow. It doesn't dry fast, and you know when your clay mask is drying because your face gets really tight, and at a certain point it feels like you can't really speak, like you're kind of like this. And that's just because it's absorbing and it's drying on your face. So I love this one by Freeman's, and I'm gonna show you some of my other masks really quickly. But the purpose of clay masks usually are to absorb oil from the face. They unclog your pores, leaving your skin really pure and smooth, and most importantly, they help to clarify. Now, the difference between like a clay mask with Dead Sea Minerals and one with berries and blah blah blah, and one with this and one with that, is just what the ingredients in them do. So for instance, this one has Dead Sea Minerals, and sea salts help to replenish and balance moisture. This also has some lavender and bergamot, which help to promote relaxing aromatherapy. And those ingredients will do that stuff. But the basis of this clay mask is the clearing the skin, unclogging pores, absorbing excess oil, and purifying and clarifying. All clay masks do that. This is my favorite mask. This is another really good one. I would say it's my second favorite. This is also by Freeman's. This is the clay mask, avocado and oatmeal. The next one, also by Freeman's, is acai berry. This is the clay mask where it has the acai berry in there. Another one in my collection is by Queen Helene. This is so old school. So many of you know about this, and I never actually use this until people on my Instagram and Facebook told me about it. I got this for $3 at Family Dollar, and it's the mint julep. So when you put it on, it's really minty and you feel like the menthol in there on your face. Okay. This is a clay mask that I got from Madina, and Madina is where I get my black soap in Brooklyn. This is an apple clay mask. This was about, I think, $2 maybe at Madina. This is the mud mask by Madina. This is the only mud mask that I've used. It's really good, and I've already showed you my Biore masks. These can be purchased at most drugstores. You only get 8 in there, and they're relatively expensive. Next, I have a Seaweed mask from the Body Shop, and I love the Body Shop. This mask is really good. The Seaweed collection is for oily skin. The thing with this one is it dries super dry. Like when you use this, you are not oily. So I try to use that one not too much, because a little bit of moisture in your face is not bad. So those are all my clay masks, and I know that I have a few other masks that are not clay masks, so I'll mention them because they are masks. And the thing with these masks is you don't want to use exfoliant masks too often. So I have a honey oat scrub mask from the Body Shop. It is abrasive on the skin, so you want to exfoliate maybe once a week if you must. I exfoliate 1 to 2 times a month. I also have another one from the Body Shop. It's the vitamin C microdermabrasion. Once again, exfoliants are very harsh on the skin. They literally take off the old skin, like scratch them off. This is also from the Body Shop. And I have a mask from Yes to Carrots. It's an exfoliating mask, and it's pretty good when they put it on. It's nice and smooth. I have one by Queen Helene, which is very affordable, $3. This is the oatmeal and honey. Once again, has exfoliant, so you want to use this sparingly. I have a few peel off masks. Don't really like them as much because I don't find that they do the same for my oil as the clay masks do. Although they are really good on the skin and they help to keep it clean and smooth, they just don't get rid of the oil the way that I need it to. So I personally don't use peel off masks that much, but I do have 2 from Madina, one with orange and one with cucumber. I believe these were $150. So, you know, I like them, but they just don't help me with my oil enough, so I try not to use them too much. All right, so these are all of my masks and exfoliants. So tell me, do you mask? If you do, what are your favorite masks? And how often do you mask? Okay, so if you have any questions, please leave them below. And as always, I love you for watching. Bye.